Hi, how are you doing? I'm Andrzej Nedoma, your business coach and business advisor, and I'm happy to welcome you at yet another Daily Insights episode. I was just thinking, I'll let you know that this background that you see behind me for several days already, which is my office, it will soon change because I'm planning few exciting travels in the coming weeks. So for sure, I'll show you also some nice places from different areas in the world. But today, let's get to our topic, which evolves about the soft element related to scaling your business, which is culture. And I promised you in my article that I will let you a little bit know how to approach culture, but also how to use it in practice. And I think this is important topic because it's not kind of natural element for everyone. For me, quite frankly, 20 years ago or 25 years ago, when I was starting to build my businesses, I wasn't really thinking about this, right? It's easy to admit for this now, but back then, I wasn't really too much into these soft elements of building the business. We were really into getting clients, scaling, ensuring the cash flow is there, and ensuring money is growing. But culture is important, and I'll let you know in a while how to get to it and how to start working on your culture and with your culture. But first, let me share with you also why I think it is so important. That's because I meet lots of entrepreneurs, and as a coach, I work with many of you. And they often talk about situations where some people do not behave right, where they, as founders, CEOs, they are not happy with, the culture that people represents, the behaviors that they show, or the attitude that they have. And they often ask me, what can we do with this person? How should we behave, or behave in front of them, or should we fire them, or keep them, or coach them? And quite often they look for these arguments, but at the end, why would we fire them? Maybe they're performing, but there is something that basically is disturbing to lots of people around, and they lack these elements. So how to understand their disturbance of these people, or how to understand that feeling that you feel something is not okay with this person. And I think this is where the value and the cultures of the values and the culture defined for your business, this is where it really pays off, because this is the reason and this is the base toward which you can compare this person and use it as an argument, use it as a basis for evaluation. We'll get back to this in a while. Now, let's think about how to start with a culture. I told you, for me, it wasn't easy at the beginning. I didn't have like defined culture or defined set of values. In our first business, it was a translation company, so we're offering multilingual solutions for our clients, multilingual documentation solutions for clients. We weren't thinking about culture at the beginning. And quite frankly, the concept of cultures and values were brought by one of my consultants and mentors whom I worked with, and who asked these questions. And they asked me about, what are my values? And they said, quite frankly, I don't know where to start with it, how to think about the culture, how to think about the values. And I got really advice that made everything easy for me, because he said, well, start with yourself. When you think about the moment where you decided to build your business, what did you expect from yourself as a founder? What do you represent as a founder? What are your values that you try to show, to manifest? And what is it that you'd like to see within your team, so that your teams manifest as well? What are you trying to build as a company? What will it represent? Or what sorts of behavior or attitude do you expect from people working with you? But start with yourself. And this can be a great hint to start naming the values. What's important for you? What is it that you think you should be representing when you build a business? And it can be lots of things. It really depends on you. For me, some of the values are excellence. I think we should be really doing great things in everything we do. I'd like us now, as we also build the coaching and advisory business, I'd like us to represent excellence, because this is also what we teach our clients. And I think we want them to perform in a great way, and we should embody this excellence in everything we do. And the other element I really would like to see among my clients is joy and fulfillment, and this is what we do in Nedoma Business Advisor. We strive for excellence and joy at the same time. So excellence and joy are some of the values that we defined for ourselves, but this is deep rooted in what we really want to be, how we want to be seen, how we what we want to show and give to